My name's Noah. Not too long ago, I was a kid. I was a resentful kid. Everything that happened to me was so hard to understand, and in the heat of emotion, the mind races to find an answer. The answer I found at the time was that I was a victim of unfair circumstance. Looking back, I know why I thought this. I saw so many natural smiles around me, and I felt there wasn't much to smile about. I was special, and the world didn't see it. I had to be the best, just to feel seen at all. I wasn't ridiculed because of my own lack of social calibration. It was because they were too stupid to see how great I was. It took me a long time to get this stuff out of my head. They aren't stupid. I'm not special. I'm not the best at everything I do. In fact, I suck at a lot of stuff. And that's a good thing. You see, conditional love is not love. It's just fear. And conditional self-love is not self-love. It's just fear. The question on my mind has been, what is this fear? You can split it up into different facets like the longing for intimacy, the fear of abandonment, or the drive to be accepted. But I like to see things not as what parts they break down into, but the whole picture they form. Holism rather than atomism. I've dove into several philosophies that attempt to answer this question. Some say it all comes from desire, and to eliminate desire is to accept one's situation and be at peace. But perhaps the issue in that is not the presence of desire, but the absence of love. Maybe love is all there is, and all of our suffering is born in the absence of it. In that case, love is the answer. I'm inclined to believe this line of thinking. You see, when you first encounter love, not infatuation, not dependency, but the pure essence of love, this begins to make sense. I felt this for the first time, and once it slipped away, I finally saw how bad things were for me. In a way, my suffering was intensified, because I had seen how good things could be, if only everything was different. In my quest to reunite with love itself, I buried myself in books. I read the nihilists, the Christians, perennialists, Buddhists, Hindus, Tantrics, and the Muslims, and I found one constant. The presence of God is the presence of love. So I began to pray. Through mindful prayer, things became clear and life became easier. I adopted a Kriya yoga practice with 2 mantras. One was for spiritual growth. I am not the body. I am not even the mind. And one for peace of mind. I've arrived. I am home. Slowly, life is getting easier. I've met people with profoundly intimate understanding of God, and they radiate love. Seeing them and knowing that I am on the path is greatly reassuring. Looking back on my childhood, I have only one grievance now. It's the fact that I was taught to denigrate the concept of God. I still have walls and cognitive dissonance that I have to fight through in order to get where I need to be. The good news is that I found the way.